It was a cold afternoon in Graville, a small city where everyone knew each other. The mix of old buildings and new high-rises gave it a unique charm, but there was always an underlying tension. Dana Carter, a poised woman in her early 30s, stepped out of her favorite cafe for a quick break. As she walked toward her car, parked just a few feet away, she noticed two officers, Blake and Thomas, approaching. Without warning, they blocked her path. "Ma'am, we need to ask you a few questions," Officer Blake said, his eyes cold. Dana, taken off guard but trying to stay composed, responded, "Is something wrong?" Blake exchanged a glance with Thomas, who stepped forward. "We've had reports of suspicious activity here. We need to search you," he said, his voice firm. Dana's confusion deepened. "Suspicious activity? I just left the cafe. Why do you want to search me?" Blake crossed his arms, eyes narrowing. "Are you refusing a search?" Dana's instincts flared. She wasn't resisting, but something didn't feel right. "I'm not refusing, but do you have a reason to suspect me of anything?" Before she could say more, Thomas stepped closer and started reaching for handcuffs. "Turn around. We need to search you." "Wait, I've done nothing wrong," Dana protested, but Blake's expression hardened. "Turn around, ma'am. Don't make this harder." Passers-by hurried past, avoiding eye contact. Dana, humiliated and confused, reluctantly turned. The cold metal of the cuffs snapped on her wrists as Thomas aggressively searched through her coat and handbag. The humiliation was intense, but Dana held her ground, trying not to show how much it hurt. After a thorough search, Blake sneered. "You sure you're not hiding anything?" Dana, trying to stay calm, replied, "I'd like to call my husband." Blake scoffed. "Oh, really? Go ahead. Let's see who he is." With her phone now free, Dana dialed. It only rang twice before Ethan's voice came through. "Dana, what's wrong?" "The officers, Blake and Thomas, they're searching me," she explained. "I haven't done anything, but they're treating me like a criminal." "I'm on my way," Ethan said, his voice hardening. "Stay where you are." Dana felt a rush of relief. Ethan was on his way. She stood tall, even though the sting of unjust treatment still burned. Moments later, a black SUV skidded to a halt. Ethan, the city's police commissioner, stepped out, his commanding presence unmistakable. The officers froze. They knew who he was. Blake stammered, "Commissioner Carter, we can explain." "Step aside," Ethan interrupted coldly. "Now." Blake and Thomas moved aside, clearly rattled. Ethan turned to Dana, his expression softening. "Are you okay?" "I'm fine," she said, though the weight of what had just happened lingered. Ethan's gaze sharpened as he turned to the officers. "Explain yourselves. We got reports of suspicious activity," Blake mumbled. "She matched the description." "Matched the description?" Ethan's voice dropped dangerously. "Did she resist you? Did she threaten you in any way?" No, sir," Thomas replied, barely audible. Ethan's eyes flashed with anger. "Then why did you feel the need to harass her? Was it because she's black?" Blake stammered. "We were just following protocol." Ethan's voice rose. "Your protocol is broken. You're about to face the consequences." As the tension built, Ethan pulled out his phone and dialed internal affairs. "Blake and Thomas are to be suspended immediately. They're under investigation," he said firmly. Blake's face turned pale. "Sir, we didn't mean—" "You didn't mean to?" Ethan interrupted, stepping forward. "Didn't mean to treat my wife like a criminal?" Thomas spoke up, his voice shaking. "It was a mistake, sir. We were just doing our job." "A mistake that could have escalated," Ethan shot back. "Is that your excuse?" As internal affairs arrived to take the officers away, Dana stood beside Ethan, watching. She felt a small sense of justice, but the pain of the experience would linger. Ethan turned to her, his voice soft. "I'm sorry you had to go through that." Dana gave a weak smile. "Thank you for coming. I didn't know what else to do." "You did the right thing," Ethan said, wrapping an arm around her. "And now they'll face the consequences." As they walked away, the people of Gravel watched. Word would spread quickly, a day when justice had been served, and a reminder that no one, not even the police, is above the law. And that was a lesson everyone in Graville would remember.